So yesterday I shared a short. It was about a dialogue I had with a random stranger. Within two messages, I got a picture of his dick. It went, "Hey." I responded, "Hey back." And then I got this random picture. So at first I was offended, then I was perplexed, and then I went back to my history. So a little bit about me. For many years, I was an alcohol and drug counselor, and I have a specialty in anger management. So things that are important to me and that I often coached others on are conflict resolution, effective communication, and active listening. So I'm also somebody who, because of many, many other things in my past, I like to do a lot of research and be prepared. So I watched some YouTube videos and oh my gosh, I was perplexed and overwhelmed. And I'll talk a little bit about some of what I experienced on there at a later date. But what I did is I got on Dr. Google and Google, do women really like to see dick pics? So, first of all, to you men who send them, I thought this was insightful. Under this picture, it says questions to the men. Should I send this picture of my penis over even though I've never spoken to this person before? Well, the answer is well, that kind of depends, but generally the answer is no. And while some guys think that it's yes, girls will definitely prefer this picture of your balls, so there's that. It's bad enough that we respond to Tinder as an easy way to hook up, let alone losing out. I know I'm not a fan of dating sites, but my goodness, with some of the experiences I've had, I really, really am against them. I would rather meet somebody face to face, look them in the eyes, see if there's a physical connection, emotional, spiritual, and all those other things that I would like to think that most people would want in life. I know in the day of technology and the way the world is, that's not always the easiest thing. So, 12 reasons, according to this article, that girls do not want a picture of your penis. Well, first of all, it makes us see you in a different light. It completely changes the perception. Okay, unless we've asked for it. You know, I did read a lot of articles, and a lot of women said, yeah, if we solicit it, we ask for it, we're given consent for you to send it, then it's okay. Sometimes we have a natural curiosity. I know generally I don't size anybody up based on a photo because, you know, first of all, you never know if it's real or if that's what it really, really looks like. Most of the time I see it and you end up getting yourself blocked. So sending an unsolicited dick pic is never okay. We feel really, really awkward when you do that. So just don't. There's no way to know if we're looking you in the eye again, if we're even going to see you. I know I would never meet anybody off of a dating site if the first impression is of your penis. I know I'd never be able to look you directly in the eyes and see you for more than what I've already seen. So size does matter sometimes. So if you show somebody what your true worth really is, it may be good enough. It may not be good enough. It might be scary. It might be funny. So just don't do it. Oops. I don't know how I ended up doing that. Let's go back. Okay. So sometimes when we're on dating sites, we forget down to take our profile if we're actively seeing someone else, right? So if we get a dick pic and we've got a boyfriend, and you even know that sometimes, why would you send it? It just doesn't make any sense. Do you think that I'm going to dump my current boyfriend that I can reach out and touch because you send me a picture of your penis? Probably not. Let's weigh the odds here. Real picture of a dick. Real picture of a dick. I know I'm going to pick the real. There's nothing worse than getting a dick pic when you're in the middle of showing your mom your photos and what you did over the weekend. So, you know, sometimes with technology, you might have your phone open and you get a notification. I know I've been looking at things, you know, or just had my phone open at work or when I'm in a social setting and then, oh, pops open this notification. Wouldn't that be embarrassing? So yeah, now if I get one, I'm going to show everybody if I'm in the right company, what the picture looks like. We might have a good laugh. I know I don't share things just with my random girlfriends unless it happens in that way. I know I don't talk about my personal life with my girlfriends, unlike what most of you men think, unless there's a reason to. So I'm going to skip past this as we already talked about it. Every time we see you now, we'll see your penis first. What we want to imagine looking down as we walk up the aisle on the day of our wedding, not a penis in a suit. That's funny. Penises just aren't pretty. That's true. I'm sorry, but it is true. Dick pics just don't turn us on. They all look the same, pretty much. Nothing new here. Now, some may veer to the left, some may veer to the right, some may be hairy, some may be clean, but honestly, they aren't pretty, guys. Just don't send them. Our trust in you lessons. There's no doubt the dick pic you just sent to me before has been recycled at least 5 times. It's painfully obvious when the picture's been taken in broad daylight and it's 9 o'clock when I get it. It's probably been reused. Don't set yourself up for embarrassment. Never trust that we're not with our friends, or we're drunk with our friends. Then it's game on. Then you're really in trouble. It also leaves nothing to the imagination. Call it old-fashioned, but some girls like to fantasize. Giving us all you've got within the space of 5 minutes doesn't leave much for growth in the relationship. Now, I like to dress up. I like to imagine. I like to use my imagination. So when you ask me for nudes, I'm not going to take my clothes off and send it to you, because then you're not going to wonder what's underneath the picture. First of all, they're offensive. If we've never spoken before, why would you even think about showing us your bare crotch? What happened in that single hello? In my case, the hey. They're presumptuous. Sending these types of pictures make it look like you assume we're only down for one thing, and that's quite as insulting and insensitive. I have never said I want to hook up. My dating profile, albeit only up for a few days now, does not say I want to hook up. I do not have something on my forehead that says hook up with me. I'm a booty call. I'm a one night stand. Now, there have been times, as we've all experienced, I'm sure, where the hookup felt right. It was okay to walk away and say, okay, that is what it is, and then be done with it. But for the most part, I know I'm not out there just hunting for one thing. And I know if you send me a picture of your penis, that ain't ever happening. And plus, they're nothing special. Yes, every male on the planet has a penis, but what makes yours special? So what I'm seeing here in this particular article is the answer to my question is do women like dick pics? Probably not. I'll do some more research and let you know. And if you disagree with me, please put your comment in and we'll talk about it some more.